In this video, we'll be looking at when Nathan Peterman had the worst first career start in NFL history. Let's start the video. The 2017 season was a very special season for the Buffalo Bills. It was the first year for general manager Brandon Beane and head coach Sean McDermott. LeSean McCoy was having a great year, rushing for over 1,000 yards and making the Pro Bowl for the 5th year in a row. Along with that season, the Bills snapped their 17-year playoff drought. We also got to see Nathan Peterman have the worst first career NFL start in NFL history. This game took place during Week 11 when the Buffalo Bills traveled to Los Angeles to face the Chargers. Nathan Peterman, just a few months ago, was taken in the 5th round of the draft, and he was already about to start his first NFL game. Although Nathan Peterman earning the starting spot was controversial. For the first 8 games of the season, Tyrod Taylor was the starting quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. But in a blowout loss against the Saints the week before, Tyrod Taylor was benched in the 4th quarter for Nathan Peterman, which surprised a lot of people. Despite the doubts surrounding him, for the short time that he was in against the Saints, Nathan Peterman played great, throwing for 79 yards, 1 touchdown, and a 126.7 passer rating. He definitely held his own out there. With that too, the Chargers were a struggling team heading into Week 11. Led by first-year head coach Anthony Lynn, the Chargers started out rough by losing their first 4 games, then gaining a bit of momentum, winning their next 3 games. But this success was short, losing their next 2 games. By Week 11, they were trending downwards again. On the other hand, the Bills were playing great. Besides the outlier the week before, they were having a very promising season, winning 5 of their first 9 games, which for the Bills was a big deal. Adding on top of that, Nathan Peterman's performance the game before was very encouraging. Along with that, it was clear that he had the full support of head coach Sean McDermott. Nathan Peterman had the keys to the franchise, in a prime position to be the quarterback of the Bills' future against an opponent that was struggling. Nathan Peterman was ready for this moment. As the game began, he actually started out strong. After 2 rushes, Nathan Peterman completed his first 2 passes in the NFL, and on his 3rd attempt, he threw his first touchdown in the NFL to the wrong team. Despite the terrible mistake, it's still early in the game. But when the Bills got the ball back, Nathan Peterman threw an incompletion, and on a 3rd and 8, he looked downfield for Brandon Tate, but he was intercepted again. Nathan Peterman's first 2 drives in the NFL both resulted in an interception. On the bright side, the Bills' defense managed to stop the Chargers from adding any points, keeping the score within 1 possession. When the Bills got the ball back, they scored, making it 7-7. But the only bad thing is, Nathan Peterman didn't throw the ball that drive. In only 2 attempts, LeSean McCoy rushed for 64 yards and a touchdown. Points are points though, and even after the 2 bad mistakes to start the game, only down 3 points with 3 minutes left in the first quarter, Nathan Peterman could still change the course of the game.
Was not playing their complimentary role.
That pass is complete to Charles Clay. Pressure coming, Peterman hit, and that is his 3rd interception of the day. Trey Boston has it for a Charger takeaway. Answer now in for the Chargers. Is that almost? Did he pick that off? Casey Hayward may have another interception. Peterman on the run. And dangerously
Beating that ability of that front end.
drops the snap. Peterman goes down. It was a no-harm situation. Blitz coming. Picked up for the moment. And that pass completed. We're skeptical about making this decision to start him now in this game on the road. Nice completion there. That game good for 19 yards.
And just like that, Nathan Peterman's first career start in the NFL was over. After his first 2 interceptions, he went on to throw 3 more. To truly put into perspective how bad his first career start was, if we look at the top 5 most interceptions thrown in a first career start, Nathan Peterman is tied for second. Now, if we look at the interception percentage of these top 5, Nathan Peterman towers over everyone. 36% of his passes he threw that game were intercepted. Along with that, he had the least amount of passing yards and the lowest rating out of these players. Of all the worst first career starts in NFL history, Nathan Peterman takes the cake for the very worst. Surprisingly enough, Nathan Peterman got to start again in his career, and they were all pretty much as bad as his first one. What he did that day in his first start will be remembered, just for not the best reasons. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe while you were down there. I post every single Wednesday at 12:30, so make sure you do not miss out. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.